Alright, welcome to Amiibos with FoG. Today we're going to be interviewing one of our favorite Amiibos. It's Mario, a very common one. And for your host, it's going to be myself, Ashizan, and my friend here, Dane.
Hello.
So, first we're going to talk about the aesthetics of the entire Amiibo. And, well, considering the fact that they actually, if you can see the fireball there, this little part right here, I find it very interesting that they managed to get the plastic see-through enough to actually work with it. So, what do you think, Dane? What else should be worth mentioning?
I really like that he's in an action pose. It's better than just him standing there, like stock still. It's cool that he's like in action doing something. You can feel some emotion from it.
Not to mention the fact that if you look carefully at the eyes of the Mario Amiibo, it actually looks like it's hand-painted, so that's an added bonus.
Yeah. It's nice that they put the detail into it.
Yeah, it is really nice. So, all in all, what I've noticed about these things that it's not entirely hand-painted itself. And the research that I did upon it is basically saying that most of these parts on Mario himself are actually plastic molds that are colored to suit the area.
Which is understandable. I mean, how much time can they spend on something worth 20 bucks? Less?
Probably less. It's depending where you are.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's like, what's the point on hand-painting everything? It's like, the details, fine, I get that. But plastic molds for everything else? Smart idea.
Yeah.
So, I'm also noticing that if you look carefully, there's a little discoloration on top of the fireball. Right at where the hand is. It's a little bit white.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's wear and tear or if that's just how they make it, but it adds to the flavor of the fireball, too.
Spicy.
Very spicy. And to consider everything, the all-around shape of it, it looks like they put a lot of dedication into working the plastic mold into the actual position. Because you can see where it gets thinner right at the back of the leg here, of the back of the thigh, and then it gets thicker after the knee is bent to compensate for the positioning. So there is that, and I'm rather impressed with how it came together. Now, there are a few things that we are going to cover today other than the aesthetics itself. We're going to be covering the stats, the skills, and the synergy of every Amiibo for every episode that we record. So we'll start with the stats for Mario because, well, everybody wants to know their stats. So let's start. Mario is a very basic character. He's all around well-rounded. And with that being said, Mario is literally the combo king. As long as his stats are balanced correctly, he'll be able to pull off some magnificent combinations of attacks. We'll show a couple of examples in the Amiibos in action section of the video.
Well, you can pop it on. We'll show them the stats you've got currently on it.
Alright. So we're just gonna bar his Wii U over here. And we're going to go to the Amiibo section. We're gonna try and see if we can splice it into the video as well, so you can see while we're talking. Come on, load. And there is Mario, well, my Mario at least, which I have affectionately named Latino Heat.
Latin fire.
Yep, Latin fire. So as you can see, instead of going with what I had said earlier with the all-around base, I've decided to enhance both his attack and his speed. These two combinations allow him to recover fairly easily with his ridiculous jump and also hit twice as hard. Now, to make up for the lack of defense, as you can see it's negative 110, which is fairly light for an Amiibo. I gave him 3 abilities to allow him to constantly heal and also have improved trade-off abilities. So let's see if we can go over to the bonus effects here. Okay, there we go. So, oops, nope, this is feeding equipment, my mistake. So I'm gonna have to explain this. Lifesteal. Lifesteal is basically the ability to take life from your opponent and give it to himself. So whenever Mario does physical contact damage, he will automatically gain a fraction of their life and heal himself with it. Now, the improved trade-off. What is that? Improved trade-off speed. Basically, this makes him ridiculously faster, but he also starts with 30% damage. So there's that.
Oh, right from the start, he's 30%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of the 30% damage is. I think it's to balance out the ability itself. But hey, it works. So I threw it on there until I find the improved trade-off all-arounder. Now,
with a life steal or the life on hit, he could heal that 30% almost instantly.
He can heal whatever damage he gets after the 30%. For some reason, it doesn't heal beyond 30% when the improved trade-off speed or trade-off abilities are on.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, here's another thing that a lot of people don't really do, but I found that it's actually worth it in the long shot, in case of heavy hitters like Bowser or Ganondorf. The health restoring shield. When Mario blocks an attack, he takes damage up to half of the amount given to him after receiving the damage onto the shield. So when he's hit, he literally heals. So not only does he heal when he hits people, he also heals when he is hit, which is quite a good trade-off if you ask me.
Oh yeah.
So with that being said, we're now going to move on to the special abilities, and we will... Oh, hey, it already describes it right there. So I chose the build of 2-2-3-2, which are each of the custom moves. So for neutral special, it's the fast fireball. Originally, this wasn't a very good attack in the beginning, but what I found out if you properly chain them is that they cause constant flinching. So whenever the fireball hits, and it hits multiple times, the person keeps getting locked into a flinch animation.
And then with your speed, you can just go in and smack them in the face while they're flinching.
Exactly. Now, the second one, I did it because it's just rude. The shocking cape.
I hate that cape.
He's faced off against my Mario a couple of times, and he can tell you how annoying that shocking cape is.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, what the shocking cape does is when Mario rushes in order to get in a hit, sometimes he'll swing his cape. Usually the cape is used to reflect, but when equipped with the shocking cape, it does electrical based damage instead. So not only does it cause extra flinching and paralysis, it also sends you flying when you're low on health. Now, another uncommon move, the explosive punch. The explosive punch allows you to hit twice, but it hits, instead of chain hitting, it hits at the beginning and at the end.
Oh, okay.
And it does extra damage at the end of the punch. So if you're locked into the animation where you're flinching in the air, oh, you're screwed. And he doesn't use it too often unless he's using it for recovery or just to be a jerk. But it's still pretty good. Now, I chose the Scalding Flood in particular because it adds to the damage ratio instead of just adding push power, unlike the original Flood. And what the Scalding Flood is, it does damage over time a little bit better than his, say, Massive Fireball or his Hyper Flood. I forget the third name, unfortunately, so I'm just calling it that for now. As you can see, it shoots hot water over a short distance and burns opponents on contact. So there's that added bonus as well.
So it's water, but it's still heat.
Yeah.
It's bringing the heat.
Hence the term, Latino heat. Now, the reason why I chose this particular coloring is because I thought it would be a little bit classic feel to the old Mario series. Now,
it's almost Dr. Mario, but at the same time not Dr. Well, it's Firepower.
Yeah, it's Fireflower Mario. There you go.
Yes.
So, with that being said, Mario is, in this format, one of the most dangerous opponents to go against. But you always want your attack greater than your speed, just for the sake of reference. Which will bring us into the topic of synergy. Synergy is very important when you're working with Amiibos, as you will train them based on their stats and their abilities. So, with this being said, the reason why I chose attack and speed, as I've mentioned before, is because while training him, I was able to discover that his recovery is ridiculous with just this amount of speed on its own. And so instead of increasing that speed further, I left alone and then started increasing his attack, not noticing that it was decreasing his defense as I increased his attack. So when building an Amiibo, you have to be very careful. You have to make work with your speed your attack and defense. And this is the order of what you're going to lose and gain at the same time. When you gain attack, you lose defense. When you gain defense, you lose speed. And when you gain speed, you lose attack. Which makes it very interesting if you look at the stats here and see that speed is 94 and attack is 126. And I'm gonna tell you now, it wasn't easy getting those stats up like that. You had to really play with the items that you fed it.
Right, and you get the items you feed it from.
You get it from either Smash Run in your 3DS. You get it from what's that one on the Wii U? Smash Tour.
Smash Tour.
Or you can get it through the solo campaign classic mode. And I think there's one more way to get it, but I don't remember off the top of my head, unfortunately.
I've noticed I've gotten a few of them just from playing just regular Smash matches.
Oh, yes.
But not many.
Well, yeah, you don't get as many, but the Amiibos also come in with gifts too, so there's an added bonus that you can get stuff from the Amiibos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I forgot to completely mention that earlier. But yeah, so the more you use an Amiibo, the more gifts you're likely to get. So I've used Mario quite a bit before I actually got my first gifts from him, and it filled a good quarter of the screen.
Oh, wow.
So I was very happy that I got that many gifts, but here's the catch. Either you get a lot of gifts and little gold, or you get a lot of gold and little amount of gifts.
What do you use the gold for?
You use the golds to buy trophies or do that trophy run in the collections and stuff.
Oh, okay, so gold goes towards trophies. Otherwise, you get items to feed.
Pretty much. And then,
I'm kind of a novice when it comes to Smash. This guy's a master.
well, I wouldn't consider myself a master, just a hard veteran.
Yes.
So there is that. But now, here's the trick about the Amiibos itself. Still in the topic of synergy. When you train the Amiibo as a human player, the Amiibo doesn't learn as fast unless it's on another Wii U or another 3DS system. Now, to trick this, you can actually get another friend's Amiibo and put it into your own system, and then have the two of them train each other.
Oh, that's cool.
So not only are you training your Amiibo to get better, but you're training your Amiibo to get smarter and more lethal in combat. Plus, it also guides its leveling system to go ridiculously faster.
Just the idea that the Amiibo learns and gets better is really cool to me.
Oh, it's an amazing feature.
Yeah.
It's like we're borderline on adaptive AI, if not already there. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It's like you're facing the same character, but every time you face them, it's just a little bit harder, a little bit better. And yeah, you have more fun.
It's so true. You actually, after a while, finally getting used to Mario, I just realized that I never really did get used to him. He always changed his strategy very subtly, but effectively. So there's always that random chaotic factor that once you go in, you don't know what to expect him to do. So there's that. And I think it's time to show them a little bit of what this particular Amiibo can do.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Yes, I will leave without making any changes. Oh, I clicked no backsin. Sorry about that. So let's go to Smash. Would you like to get your Amiibo in on this?
Sure. No, I haven't fed him much of anything.
Alright, let's do this. By the way, take a look at Link while you're here.
My favorite character.
Yep. Alright. So we will start them off. Where do you want them to fight?
I love Hyrule Temple. That's just my personal preference.
Okay, where the heck is it? Probably should have done Final Destination mode, but we'll enjoy this.
Let's get some music going.
So as you can see, Mario himself already has his improved trade-off ability activated with that aura that he has. So while he's running around, you can actually see his speed even faster than intended as he literally chases Dane everywhere. Oh, and the combat begins. So he hasn't triggered his lifesteal yet, but the fact that he's being overly aggressive is new to me. Oh, there he goes. And there's the heal trigger. And now I'm speaking Vanguard terms.
Yeah, Dane's not getting much in. I'm not too sure what he's doing. He's just jumping around.
I think he's not used to this stage. Have you fought against him here?
Oh yeah, no. From level 1 to 50, it's been the stage actually.
Oh.
So it's really odd.
I don't think he's used to fighting this amiibo then.
Oh, probably not. Well, I'm always facing him with Link. So...
Oh, that's
I don't know if it's strange going Link and Link.
No, because then you teach the amiibo itself new moves as you're fighting.
Right.
Oh, I noticed you're using the regular bow.
I haven't changed anything. This is all default right now.
Ah. Wow, Mario can jump.
Like, I'm not too sure what he's doing right now.
Oh, first kill.
Wow. So really surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. And at 145 damage, I'm gonna have to check your Link amiibo after we're done shooting this.
I haven't changed his defense whatsoever. Actually, I gave him a bit of speed, so if anything, his defense is lower.
Interesting. You mean his attack is lower?
Oh, speed and attack are what are connected, right?
And Link won.
Yeah.
You didn't even see the health restoring shield, which I'm very surprised about.
That was a really strange match.
It was. I am very impressed that your Dane actually held up against him.
I don't know why, but I just find that Link plays the greatest in Hyrule. I don't know if that's like something in the game system itself. It's strange.
Well, I'm not too sure either, because this is the first time I've actually seen Mario lose against another amiibo that wasn't a Little Mac. So there's that.
You never know what's going to happen in Amiibos.
Yeah, seriously. So usually when Mario fights, he's usually on stock. So this is a timed battle I just noticed.
Want to switch it to stock, see what happens?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
And then there's also... Oops. Let's just ignore this part here. Yeah. My character doesn't exist, so let's go with this.
Just the 101.
Yep. And should we do Final Destination mode or regular?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be more of a accurate gauge, because there's just no platforms or nothing, I guess.
Right. It'll just be straight up combat.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, hey, he does heal past 30.
You mean below 30?
Yeah.
You went below 30? Oh. Yeah, it'd be strange if it was restricted to just 30 at the minimum.
I thought it was restricted because of the fact that I've never seen him heal himself beyond 30 until now. Oh, there's the health restoring shield.
He's really using those bombs.
Yeah, now this is straight up combat instead of just jump around.
Yeah, definitely.
So with this being said, the fact that Mario is now doing a lot better made me realize I had only been fighting Mario in Final Destination mode.
Oh, that would explain it.
Yep. Oh,
the entire time Link was Hyrule.
Gotcha.
Dane was Hyrule.
Well, Latino Heat does have a field advantage now because of that ridiculous stat boost.
Yeah.
So, oh, there goes more damage.
And he's still only at 60.
Yep, this is the power of Latino Heat when he's truly in combat form. Oh, there goes the arrows.
He just blew himself up.
Really, Dane? Really?
Seriously.
Oh, no heal. Surprised. 200% damage. What are you feeding this thing?
I haven't fed him anything except for speed.
Impressive. Well, his defense is probably neutral, so...
I've noticed Links in general just have a really high defense.
Well, they are considered a heavy set character, so there is that. Now, what I've noticed here is that Mario has changed his strategy a little more. He's more aerial now.
Well, Link is going a lot of ranged attacks.
Yeah, and he doesn't have his normal cape to deflect them.
He just does not want to use up B at all.
No, he doesn't. Which
Link.
Both of them, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Wow. This combat's actually not too bad.
Oh.
Second blood.
Though he's at 75. Oh, but you started with 30, that's right.
It's sort of evening out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, equal damage. That was fast. And here comes the heal chain.
Just like that, that's 60.
Yep. What does those dominate attacks do? They do what, 1 damage per hit?
Which ones?
The Mario Tornado.
Oh.
There goes Link.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never seen Mario be this aggressive, even in a Final Destination match.
He likes to more keep his distance, or?
Yeah, usually. He likes to set up with fireballs and then just go in with a 3-hit combo and throw. There it goes!
Oh, damn. This could be it.
This could be it. You realize there's gonna have to be a tiebreaker.
One more?
Yeah, well...
I'm having fun watching, yeah. Let's
yeah,
do one more.
It's an interesting match, to be honest.
Just go all the same settings and...
Yeah, might as well. Now, watch this next match.
Oh, wait, did I...
Oops.
Oh.
It's okay. There's just going to be a lot of jumping. Now it's even for both.
I'm not even sure. How do you set it to be Final Destination, but this...
You press the X button before you...
Press A.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just preset and I was just going to hit A.
Nope. Now we know. And Link's running away. You coward.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that jumping.
He's so fast.
I am not used to Mario's speed. I think I should have given him a better defense rating, though.
He seems even faster this stage than the last one.
It's because there's more range to move and the camera's moving with him. How's restoring shield? Life steal. And he might make it past to 0 damage for once. Ooh. Mario, why are you so fast? You know, I've never seen Mario actually keep up with a speed power set Sonic.
A Sonic?
Yeah. So Sonic is actually a good matchup against Mario as well as the Little Mac. Because I trained Mario to mostly keep as close as possible, and against the Little Mac it's usually not a good idea.
It's like 35% now.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Look at that. The cape alone does 18% damage with this build.
That's insane.
If we... Oh! Mario Stomp. All this jumping. Why is there jumping?
I don't know. They want to make it aerial.
Oh, heal. All of them heal triggers. This would make me wonder if it had improved trade-off on all 3 areas. How lethal would he be?
What other areas are there?
There's improved trade-off defense, improved trade-off attack, and improved all-around trade-off.
Does that keep on giving him another 30% at the start?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he starts off at 30% with all 3 attached.
So currently he has all 3 attached then?
No, he only has improved trade-off speed.
And if you add 2 more, he's still only at 30%?
If memory serves. I don't think the damage stacks, but the abilities stack.
Oh, I see.
Because when I had Mario at the beginning, I had him with 2 in extended safe respawn, and it lasted for like half a minute. So, I think the abilities stack. I could be wrong.
Oh, man, can't get a single kill in. 27% now. This is a way more accurate match.
Yeah,
I don't know why the first one went so the way it did.
No idea, but hey, Mario's having fun at least.
So, he's just running away into that platform. Why?
He's trying to put range. Oh, here comes the bomb.
And he blows himself up.
Well, if you remember those 4 blurry videos that I've shown you over the course of our matches, having Link hold the bomb until he blows up and falling off stage respawns his up B ability.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never even thought of that, yeah.
Whenever Link takes damage after using up B, it'll automatically re-trigger his abilities.
Right.
So, maybe that's what he's trying to learn. But Mario won't knock him off the damn stage.
19%. It's ridiculous.
This is a flying Mario.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm just gonna catch him wearing the Tanuki outfit and just make it accurate. So as you can see, this is the power of overwhelming speed and power.
Yeah.
It is absolutely lethal.
Defense doesn't even matter.
Now, against heavier set characters like Ganondorf or Bowser, defense does matter. Because they can take a hit, but the problem will be that they will hit just as hard.
Right.
If not harder. And Mario will be sent flying. Oh, shocking cape. 7%, you might reach it.
Wow.
Oh. Back to 30, that's unfortunate. I'm not sure why Mario's not foreglorying Link right now. Oops. 232.
Wow. Yeah, Link can just take a hit. I don't know how.
There he goes.
Oh! Somehow.
What is this?
Just on Hyrule Temple. He will not die.
There he goes.
Yeah, man. No comeback from that.
Nope. If he would have down 8, he would have probably survived. And that's basically game.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, all of this condensed abilities of Mario makes him really a force to be reckoned with against any opponent.
Oh yeah. I've tried to go up against this Mario and I've yet to beat it.
You did manage to get first blood on it a couple times, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, how would you rate this Mario in all of its glory?
So, in design wise, I love how he looks. In your build, stats, moveset, it's like I can't imagine a better Mario. I mean, what more can you do with Mario that you would want than that?
It's true.
Yeah.
It is that dangerous that I can truly appreciate the combo king himself. So with this, I'd say what? 8 out of 10?
Easily.
Yeah, okay, we both agree. 8 out of 10. So, and unfortunately that's all we have time for, so if you like this video, please throw up a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we hope to see you on the next episode.
Thanks for joining us.
Take care, guys.